नजर जो तेरी लागी मैं दीवानी हो गई दीवानी हाँ दीवानी दीवानी हो.
Hi guys, I am so excited for this video. I wanted to film this the day that I wore this makeup look, but I literally had about 45 minutes to do my makeup that day, and this is the look that I came up with and I loved it. I love how it went with the the attire that I was wearing, that I am wearing. I love how everything went put together, and I wanted to film this. Also, this is very different, not the makeup look. The makeup look isn't like all that different. However, the accessories, the dress, everything, I forgot what this is called. Sorry. So we were invited to what I was told was a West Indian wedding. I can't tell you guys how much I loved it. I am in love with their culture, their dances, everything. I loved everything about the wedding. It was just so fun. It's so family oriented, so fun. It was so live, as the young people might say now. We didn't take the kids this time. It was just my husband and I, so we really got to enjoy ourselves and not worry about the kids running around. So it was a pretty good night. So my vision for this look was more of a smoky eye with some shimmer on the lid and a red lip. This is how I just pictured myself wearing this. This is what I had in mind the whole time. Like, we probably picked up my dress maybe about a month before the party. We went to pick it out, and this is what I had in mind the whole time. So I'm really excited to finally be able, well, this is the third time I wear this look now. The second time, well, the first time I filmed it, the first time I filmed it, my foundation looked super light, and I think I was too close to the lights that it just made my foundation bounce off horribly. So I had to refilm it because I didn't want to look like a da-da-da, you know. So yeah, I hope this one is coming out good so far. I see that it's looking good, so we're good. Yeah, we're good. So let's get on to this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next one. So to start off, we are going to hydrate our face, and I am using this Sephora collection cream that smells so good, and I am using my beauty blender to apply it. I like it better because it just doesn't leave your hands, you know, all greasy and stuff. Well, it's not that greasy, but you know what I mean. So to prime our lid, since we want this eyeshadow look to last, I am using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. This is my favorite insurance, and I'm going to start off with Peach Smoothie by Makup Geek, and I am just going to be setting that in there, and we're just going to set this in. After that, I am going to be going in with Creme Brulee by Makup Geek as well. We're going to be using a lot of Makup Geek today, and this is just to kind of give us that deepened crease kind of look, and I am going to be just going in with different shades. This one is from Cosmetics, and I received it in my BoxyCharm, so I'm not sure the name of it. It didn't come with a name on the back, so I'm sorry for that, but it's just like a little bit darker than Creme Brulee by Makup Geek. And we're just gonna deepen that crease in. So this day that I did my makeup, I literally had like 45 minutes to get everything done, which is not that much time for something dramatic. So I did go in very slowly. Over here I did start putting in some Cocoa Bear, and there it is. That's Cocoa Bear by Makup Geek. So I was just working very slowly, taking my time and just deepening it up with shades, like darker shades, little by little. So this one is Americano, and I thought Americano would be a little bit darker, but it wasn't as intensely dark as I wanted it to be. So I did just apply this to the outer part of my lid, kind of working it in, and then I will be blending it out with my favorite blending brush by Sephora. I believe this is the 11 brush. Well, not this one, but the one I'm blending it in with. This one is by Morphe, and this is really good to just apply that shade. So here I am blending it out with the Sephora brush, and as you can see, the shade did get a little bit lighter after I started blending it out. So I applied some more, and I'm just blending that in. And then oh my god, I'm sorry, I forgot to show you guys. I went in by Cyrpis Umber from the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, And now I am going in with Primavera from the Modern palette. I love this shade. This is my favorite one. I was gonna say my lucky shade. Yeah, so we're just gonna apply this, and I'm using a crown brush that I picked up from Generation Beauty. And now for the wing liner. Ooh, this is my favorite. This is the Sigma, I believe it's the EO6 brush, and the Inglot Gel Liner. I really wish I did the wing a little bit more dramatic. The first time I filmed this video, I did it more dramatic and I really loved how it looked. I don't know why I did not do it this time. I probably wasn't really paying attention to that wing. But look at that concentration though. You need to concentrate where you're working on this wing. Oh yes. So over here I did finish it, and then I was making a little thicker. Just a little bit. I feel like this kind of look really needed that very thick long wing. It goes perfect with it. And I know it's not good to tug on your eye, but this is the only way I can really get in there and just flick that wing out for myself. So here I am cleaning it out with the Makeup Forever makeup remover. These Q-tips are perfect for it. Oh, and we're moving on to primer. So I love the Too Faced hangover primer for my face. I am in love with this, and the Makeup Forever foundation. I'm just gonna dot this all over, add some Tarte drops, and we are going to be blending this out. So the Tarte drops are really helping my face stay hydrated right now. They're really helping it. My face is going through a little bit of a change since the weather is getting a little chillier. My face is getting a little bit more dry. So this is working really well. So you want to make sure you blend it all the way down to your neck so it doesn't look like you have a little mask on. The first video I filmed, it was super duper light. Oh god. So we're going with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. Like, I like it, but I don't see the hype in it. And I'm taking the Sigma brush to blend this out. I love this brush, but I still like to go over it with my beauty blender just to really blend it out. And I feel like the brush gives you that intense full coverage, and the beauty blender kind of, you know, it picks up more product, so it doesn't leave it looking as dramatic, which it's my kind of look. So that's what I really like about this. So I'm just going to be patting this down, and I do also go over the sides with the butt of the beauty blender, the side that I use to apply my foundation, just so you can't really tell where the highlighting starts and where it, you know, where it ends. So I like to really make sure I mix that in well, and make sure you get around your nose, because sometimes it's hard to get in those places. So I'm really trying to blend this in, and then I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier powder. And I do like to go over it one more time right before I set the powder, just to make sure there's no creasing. And I am really pressing this powder in today. I'm just gonna be pressing it in a little bit more, and I love how that looks. It looks so naturally, I don't know, it just looks natural. But it looks really nice. Just make sure your Jesus, can I talk? Make sure your sponge is wet, and it just blends it out so nicely. So I am trying out the Master Conceal Contour Kit by Maybelline, and I really like how this works. I love the shade of it. It gives you that nice shadow looking shade. So I am applying this on my contouring areas, which are on my forehead, under my chin, you know, cover that double chin, and on my cheeks. So I'm using this blending brush by Real Techniques, which I am loving currently. And we're just going to be blending this out. Always make sure you blend up when you're blending your cheeks. It's key, okay? It's key. Do you guys see that henna on my hand? So, funny story. I tried doing my own henna, and let's just say I'm not that creative. It came out really bad, so I had to go get it done, and I don't think she did it properly, so it faded like 2 days later. Yeah, so here we are setting that contour with the Kat Von D contouring kit, of course. And I am using my favorite contouring brush, which is the Nars ITA. So you really want to chisel those cheekbones. So as you can see, that contour, I love how it looks with these shades. That middle shade from the Kat Von D palette is currently my favorite. And now we are going to be bronzing with the Benefit Hoola bronzer. And I'm using this Morphe bronzing brush.
Actually, I think this is like a blush brush. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna start linking the brushes down below. I'm sorry, I really suck at my description box, but I'm gonna be improving there. So we're going to be baking, and we're gonna be baking under our cheeks just to really cut that contour. And I'm gonna be baking my laugh lines or my smile lines. This has really been helping the creasing there. And I am taking the yellow shade from the Kat Von D palette to highlight under my eyes. I love this. I love this powder. Yes, girl. I love how it brightens my face. It's the perfect shade for it. And I am going to be blending that out a little bit more with the Hoola bronzer. Oh yeah. And I'm going in with this blush from the Morphe 9N palette. The first third blush, blush is my favorite. I love how it looks. And I'm going to be blending this a little bit with a stippling brush. And I'm using this Maybelline strobing stick, which I didn't like how it applied just right off the tube, so I did use my finger. And I keep looking up because I was watching Bridesmaids, and it was like at the good part where they're getting married and stuff. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm taking the Sigma brush, and I am going in with the So Hollywood highlighter by Anastasia. Wow, I love this highlight. It's so intense and beautiful. I love it. And I did go back in there and just tap it off with my beauty blender, just to make it glow a little bit more. So we're gonna be dusting off this powder. So to finish off the eyes, I'm going in with this Luxie brush, and I'm just going to be shading in Peach Smoothie, Creme Brulee, and all the shadows that I used on my eyes. I'm going to be doing the exact same thing on my lower lash line, just to make sure it's nicely smoked out. And I'm also going to be applying the Marc Jacobs black eyeliner, just tightlining with it, and applying mascara on my lower lash line. Yeah. So you really want to make sure you blend this out. And I'm going to put the number of this brush below because this is perfect for that lower lash line. It blends it so nicely and it applies it beautifully. Also, I am using the Huda Beauty Scarlett lashes. These are my favorite as of the moment. I love them. They're so dramatic and beautiful. And I have used these about 6 times already, and they are still going strong. So I'm going to leave you guys right here. After this, I will be applying the liquid lipstick, which is MaryJo-K by Kylie Cosmetics. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this look, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye!
मस्त